我操！我操！太恐怖了！还不说话了。铁又打了吧？哦，塌了，那个铁棚塌了。
哇，小心，慢点，慢点。
哇！不知道，好像啊！我靠！我靠！在那里还会亮？对呀、这我靠！哇！
A powerful tornado tore through the southern Chinese city of Guangzhou on Saturday afternoon, leaving a trail of catastrophic damage in its wake. The twister, which has been preliminarily rated a strong EF3 on the enhanced Fujita scale by meteorologists, was part of a broader severe weather outbreak that also produced a historic hailstorm over the provincial capital. Dramatic video shared across social media captured the ominous funnel cloud churning violently as it slammed into the densely populated Baiyun district around 3 p.m. local time.
我靠！等一下，我先收集龙卷风哎，你看那个龙卷风，我操！真是哦。
The footage shows debris swirling through the air as the tornado barreled its way through residential and commercial areas near Zhonglutan town. An initial disaster assessment estimates the highly destructive tornado cut a path of havoc approximately 1.7 kilometers in length as it ripped roofs from buildings, shattered windows, toppled trees and power lines, and tossed vehicles. The potent twister is believed to have contained winds up to 140 miles per hour at its most intense point. It was like a bomb went off outside our apartment. Glass was exploding everywhere, and there were loud crashing sounds from things being thrown around by the extreme winds, recounted Baiyun resident Chen Li in an interview with local media. When I looked out the window and saw that massive funnel, I couldn't believe my eyes. I've lived in Guangzhou my whole life and have never witnessed anything so terrifying. The Liangtian village weather station, positioned just 2.8 kilometers from where the tornado touched down, clocked a maximum wind gust of 58 miles per hour around the same time frame the damaging twister moved through. This reading, however, is believed to be lower than the true peak winds right along the tornado's path of destruction due to the weather station's distance from the vortex's core. While images depict the tornado leaving numerous structures in ruins, the fact that it occurred during daylight hours on a weekend may have averted a much higher casualty count. Several residents captured on camera sprinting for shelter or hunkering down to try and wait out the tempest's wrath. I was outside doing some landscaping work when the skies turned this eerie shade of green, and it got extremely dark. That's when I knew something really bad was coming, said Huang Mingxing, who operates a restaurant near where the twister inflicted some of its worst damage. Huang's harrowing ordeal encapsulated the narrow window of time residents had to seek shelter. Despite the considerable destruction wrought by the tornado, there have been no direct fatalities linked to the storm as of this publishing, though dozens were injured. Adding insult to injury, the same powerful storm system spinning up tornadoes across Guangzhou also let loose a paralyzing deluge of hail in the afternoon hours, some of the largest hailstones on record for the area. Photos and videos captured by awestruck residents show spherical chunks of ice blanketing streets and sidewalks, many baseball or even softball-sized. The massive hailstones pummeled homes, businesses and vehicles across the city and surrounding suburbs, inflicting severe damage to anything exposed to the intense bombardment. It was like a war zone. I've honestly never witnessed weather that aggressive in my entire life, exclaimed young Jingfei, a resident of Guangzhou's Panyu district who filmed the storm through his apartment's windows. The noise from the hailstones hitting the windows and exterior of the building was deafening. We had to take cover in interior rooms to avoid potentially getting injured from the largest stones shattering glass. Given the severity of structural damage witnessed in the Bayonne district, Hui said the tornado will receive a rating no lower than EF3, placing peak winds between 136 and 165 miles per hour. The startling destructive weather event that slammed Guangzhou showcased the region's vulnerability to high-impact tornado and severe thunderstorm events during the spring and early summer months, when heat and humidity peaks across southern China.